Oh dear.
Welcome everyone to the Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Philip Archer. What's up, Philip?
Good morning, everybody.
Okay, so we had our cast, and I know you had a cast concerning the Doctor Who Series 11 finale, the Battle of Ranskoor Ab Kolos, right?
Yes, indeed.
The shittiest title for a finale in existence. But anyway, that's just a title. Um, I didn't get to showcase a lot of are members of the real Whovians yet because of the inclement weather giving everybody flus and sicknesses. But it looks like by next week, everybody will be able to give their opinions. And there's a lot of members that are sick, actually. And I'm starting to get sick. So, this whole thing that I want to get done in a week, we'll have to expand it until at least the New Year's special.
Which is, yeah.
Which is fine. Hey, Connor. Connor Farley. What's up, bro?
Hello.
All right. So again, anyway, we're going to be getting to the other members of the Real Whovians cast opinions on the episode when they're done with the flu, when they're done with the cough, when they're done with whatever, probably next week. But we have a few people not sick. So we're going to be talking with Philip and Connor today, your guys' opinions of the finale. So who wants to go first?
You know what? Connor's more succinct than I am about this, so I'll give Connor.
And I think that we're both pretty much in agreement. So would you just want me to sum up what we both think?
Yeah.
Right. We both thought it was absolute shit.
Right.
It was a crock of shit.
And I actually said that it was the worst finale I've ever seen for Doctor. It wasn't even a finale. Now, I had budged and said that if this was another episode throughout the season.
I said this.
I've said that on my cast, I think before you guys talked, because I saw your cast after I was done with my casts.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we started filming, I don't know if it was 7 or 8 o'clock in my time, whatever. But, like, if this was an episode 9, and then we got into episode 10, the finale, this was like an 8, if it was that. Like, just a regular episode, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's not a regular episode, and you can't judge it by a regular episode because it is the finale. I got to tell you, and I went down the list, and I actually did a piece by myself in the first cast, just being sarcastic, because if you look at the list of every single finale that came before that, it was always a monumental thing, a big thing. Even the lesser one, like, say, with the Great Intelligence, had to do with the Doctor's name. Like, oh my God, the Doctor's time stream, like whatever. They all had monumental events
that
were tied to the Doctor. The season finale of Doctor Who. You know, sometimes it led into Christmas, sometimes it didn't, but the whole purpose of a season finale with Doctor Who, you are used to it, whether you're a showrunner or not, a spectator, whatever. Chibnall had to know, even when he wasn't the showrunner, he was a writer for them, he knew the big to-do when it came to a finale. This is a big deal. This is a thing where they saved money for the finale. This has happened in previous seasons where, like, Russell T. Davies was going to run out of money. He spent, like, hardly any money on Midnight. And it was like a psychological mind effing thing, right? Saving money for the finale. Saving money for the finale. All the money went to the finale. It didn't look like all the money went to the finale with this. This didn't look like a finale. This wasn't like a thing.
But this is the point. Maybe the New Year's Day one is meant to be the finale per se.
No, it's not.
But then
the BBC had said, you know, here is your finale. Finale. That's right, Connor? It was the finale.
I think I'm in agreement with Philip. But a point that I would like to make on this series is one thing that it's made me realise in that I think it would be very easy to say that the extreme of the like and dislike scale, so being the extreme of dislike, being that you hate it so much, is actually less annoying than what we're getting currently, which is a sort of middling blandness to everything that you can't. It's frustratingly intriguing, but you can't get into it. You just because there's no entrance into the story that's remotely interesting.
But isn't the problem, like when we had our discussions, you and I, before the season, this was the topic of, do you have the whole season as standalone? Would that be better for the show?
I don't think it would. I don't think it would. No, actually.
And did you like it at first? Because I remember before we had the season, you were for that, weren't you?
I did, yeah. I thought it worked.
And I was against it.
It worked for the first 3 episodes.
Right.
But even then it wasn't really standalone because
I know.
You went from she lost her TARDIS, then she had to go to the Ghost Monument and to the Desolation and find it in the second episode.
Right.
Then in Rosa was standalone. Arachnids was standalone. Saranga was standalone.
Well, see, here's the thing. Arachnids was not standalone because they basically referenced that they went here, they went there. Now she brought them home. They were done.
In fact, it linked kind of heavily into.
It wasn't standalone. It So
it was kind of like a chop and change, sort of like continuation of.
I think he's confused, Chibnall. I think he doesn't understand what a finale is, what a story arc is, what a standalone is, what a connector is. Like, he doesn't understand. He just, I just lost the man. I don't know why he made the season like this. I don't understand why he got people that don't know what sci-fi, like, write for sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
I just, like, you would get the impression that he went on TV in the 80s and bashed the shit out of Trial of the Time Lord, right? And you would think that as a fan, he's been dying to take over or write for Doctor Who. And he has had some episodes under his belt. So you would think that Chris Chibnall, the man who wrote the minisode PS saying Brian saying goodbye to Roy, like whatever, you would think that guy with that emotional heart is the same Chris Chibnall that is now, that could write knock him out of the park episodes. And that is not what we got, though.
All Chris Chibnall has done is give us what he complained about. It's a really bland, vanilla version of Doctor Who.
So he's a hypocrite.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about he hates when they run down places. That's what he did, though.
Yeah, he did that in Saranga. He did that in Ghost Monument. He's done that in
first episode. They ran at the villain. Ran.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every episode they ran.
It's an uninspiring, bland version of Doctor Who, and that is more frustrating than it being absolute shit. To be honest with you, I think.
And I think the viewer needs to distinguish what hater is, someone who's not happy with a season, a loyal fan, because quite often this gets misconstrued that you have to like every single episode.
Which is not in the law. You don't have to.
That's not the rules. Like, you are not going to give you cannot give, like I told you, when I watched Talking Dead, right? In case you didn't know Walking Dead, right? They have this show with Chris Hardwick, and every episode, oh my God, is the greatest episode of Walking Dead. And I always said that's bullshit because this episode that sucks. But they never say an episode sucks. They're not allowed to say it. And that's why it's not genuine to me, because I don't like that. I want the two sides of the coin. If you like something, you like it. If you don't like it, you get, and say I like something and someone didn't. I get to listen to that person's viewpoint that's different than mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I can respect that because they can show some points on maybe I missed something or maybe, you know, they make sense, you know. But to have like a thing where it's biased and then everybody's opinion is wrong and everybody came out. This is what I have a problem with people. A lot of times when I don't like something, and sometimes me and Billy just go at it with stuff because I'm not allowed to have my opinion. That's my like. It's like if you came at that assumption, you're wrong, and I'm going to prove everything because your opinion's wrong. Your opinion can't be wrong. You either like something, you don't like something. Like, and it's not, you know, like just because you disagree, that doesn't mean anything. But people out there like hater, you hate Doctor Who, you hate Doctor Who, you're negative, you're no good. We've had people drop off in subs, and I'm like, look, you should. One person, you shouldn't curse. Listen, everybody freaking curses. Like I can't. I even tried that one time to stop it. You can't. It happens. But like you know, it's just we don't like an episode. Big friggin' deal. Like.
Is it not a case that people that say that you can't dislike an episode, but it's them that dislike it, but they're afraid to voice their opinion because they don't want to be attacked on, so they have to sit on the yeah, I love it sort of thing. And
see, I don't want no interviews. I'm not looking. Listen to me. I love Doctor Who, right? I love Doctor Who enough to say what's wrong with it, so it doesn't get canceled. To fight and say what I have to say, where people listen. Maybe Chibnall listens, right? I want it to go on forever, right? I don't care about, oh, be nice. No, screw that. Because they're going to screw it up. They're going to give you shit constantly. And then you're going to get shit you can't even tolerate. It's garbage. And then it's going to get canceled. I'm not for that. So if I make enemies along the way, so be it. I'm going to do my show the way I want to do my show. I don't want to just show my opinion. I want to show people that don't agree with me's opinion. This is what this is about. We can come in here. We can talk about Doctor Who. You're not going to be hated on in here. If you guys love the shit out of the episode, I wouldn't be mad about it. I would love to hear why you love the shit out of it or why you hated it. And I think, you know, a lot of times people think that our opinions have to be theirs in order for them to, you know, I mean, I don't know. But then you know what the funny thing is, though? After a while,
yeah,
when the season turns out to be the very shit we're talking about, then afterwards they're like, yeah, real Whovians were right. Yeah, that finale, yeah. And that's hysterical to me. But my thing is, look, we're getting the New Year special. We're running out of opportunities here. I mean, basically, the New Year's counts as a standalone separate thing. It's not part of Series 11. It's like, you know, she has to have a great special. It has to be better than the damn season. I'm sorry. It has to be.
If they stick with the template that they've used for the whole of season 11, then maybe not.
What? Hope you're breaking up. Say that again?
Sorry, if they stick with the template of what we had for series 11 for the New Year special, then it's not going to be any different than what we got.
So this is not going to be the Daleks?
No, I'm not saying that. It will be the Daleks, I presume so. But if the tone of it is the same way that it has been for season 11, then it's going to be. It can either be a shitty New Year special or a good one. We don't know yet until we've seen it. But I'm a bit dubious about it.
Well, I have to ask you a question because one of you posted something on Facebook, like a clip or something, right? Or shared something from the New Year special. Was that bull crap?
What do you mean?
There was like a clip from the New Year special with Ryan talking to his dad or something, or was that bullshit?
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
Okay, here's the thing. I saw this clip, and I thought it was from you, O'Connor, and this was like new shit. And I don't know if it's maybe the actor Ryan or something else, or Yaz.
You know what? I think I know what you're talking about. I did see something. Someone cleverly spliced together Ryan when he was very young, because he's younger than what he is now.
So that's not the New Year special.
No, that's some
bullshit.
Sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you another question. Is Chibnall, because he invented the Cyber Woman, is he going to invent the first female Dalek?
Doubt it. No.
Don't do that. No.
No. Listen. I'm not joking. Like I'm dead serious because I thought about this for a couple days.
Okay.
Okay, I'm dead serious. New Dalek, new design. Is this a female Dalek?
What does it have to do with genderism? If they're trying to keep genderism out of Doctor Who, why?
They're not okay. Regardless of what he said, the whole season's been about genderism. Her
Right.
universe. It's about time. Smashing the glass ceiling. The whole damn season has promoted genderism. That being said, every single villain has been a male. Just about, right? This season?
Yeah, you're
Right?
right.
Yeah, pretty much.
So so maybe he's like, oh, you want a female villain? Okay. I'll make because I can't make a female villain because that would knock down females. But I could do a Dalek female villain because it's a robot, like whatever. What are the odds that he created the Cyberwoman, he'll create a Dalek female? I actually think he would. We've seen talking frogs, handkerchiefs, patings, mud moths, some women that married to this Beast King thing, the King James gay, all this stuff we've seen. Why wouldn't he make a female Dalek?
Because it would be too much in your face and too far removed. From
Do you think he gives a shit about that?
Well, if he wants to save the children and keep,
I don't think it's about saving it. I think it's about I'm Chris Chibnall, successful Broadchurch 3 years, going into the BBC. I'm doing this. That's great, Chibnall. I'm not doing a Christmas special. That's great, Chibnall. Until afterwards when they got heat about it. I'm doing this. Nobody has stopped him from anything he's done this season. Okay? And this is the weirdest thing because this is the first Doctor that they kept away from the public. They had a video pre-recorded little friggin' thing with her becoming the Doctor. She wasn't allowed to open gifts. She wasn't allowed to do it. She wasn't allowed to talk. They kind of used something else she filmed as a Doctor to kind of like tie in with it and all this stuff. And they've handled this whole thing poorly. Okay? What does he give a crap? He's not. Let me tell you something. People have been screaming and crying. They want to see pictures. They want to see this. Please, our Doctor sites are starving. We do podcasts. We do this. Please, he won't give you shit. Magazine sales are in the toilet. Doctor Magazine is about to be canceled. He won't give you shit until the very end. Won't give you a trailer. Won't okay merchandise. No, I don't want the Stenson to have an action figure. I don't want nothing leaked. This is ridiculous. So he doesn't give a shit. He will do what he wants to do. And Series 12 is Series 11 Part 2. Because that was done at the same damn time. Same companions. Same shit.
Yeah.
He ain't changing shit. I fully expect, after a year break, 2020, I tune in, it's the same shit. Just like Broadchurch, he had it mapped out, Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. This is what he's going to do. I really have no faith that he will bring anybody back next year.
Well...
And Connor, you think this rating system, this helps him in his agenda? I don't believe this rating system at all.
It gives a strangely optimistic look at ratings for every show basically on the BBC now. But it's been like a long time coming because this rating system should have been implemented 10, 15 years ago now. So
Connor, this helps the cause of the Chibnall, right? I've been saying I've been against this system since they started it, right?
Yeah, but I think the point is that we don't want Doctor Who to fail. We want it to get better.
It's not going to get better if you have a rating system like this.
No, but you know what? The question is, right?
How could you measure the old rating system to Jodie Whittaker? What would it be? Would it be a failure judged by the old system?
Yes, I think so.
So then why don't you say that?
It would be about 6 million viewers per episode.
And that's worse than...
Well, what they're getting now is 7 or 8 million.
But it would be worse than Capaldi's ratings, wouldn't it?
No, it'd be about the same.
We need a fair... Listen to me.
Maybe just a little bit of an increase, actually, because of the interest of a new female doctor.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You can't measure if somebody records it on a DVR and doesn't watch it. That shit could stay in there for fucking years. Like, you have to measure it by actual viewing of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's not possible.
Well, then can't we just use the old system to rate it?
But the old system was exactly the same. It just didn't count the other 3 screens.
But it's like, to me, they implemented this new system to make her look good.
That's what I'm thinking, to be honest.
But the whole point is, it's making her look great. But everybody's screaming it sucks, but yet the ratings showing it's great. It's not a fair representation of the people, though.
You could see it that way, but we'll never know that for sure.
But how do you feel personally?
Well, hang on. Right, after watching this season, does it make you want to rush back and watch the next season when it comes out?
No.
There you go. There you go.
Let me tell you something. I have been, like, I have genuinely been upset since this finale this really affected me. I went right on Facebook and I set half my pages to deletion for Doctor Who. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, actually, no, all my pages of Doctor Who, with the exception of the Real Whovians Kiss Interactive, and I'm still administrating Scribe's 3 Doctor Who sites. But I'm like saying to myself, I'm not giving all this time into this. I'm not sharing every video of Real Whovians on here, every single page, writing on every single page. I'm not doing this. Like, this guy there is no heart. There is no soul. There is no tender, loving care to this show right now. Mm-hmm. It is a job. They go in, they write, they put it out. It's done. We'll see you next year.
But can we put this down? Are we allowed to put it down to him just finding his feet? And that's why the season's been a bit of a suck one. And do we give him a pass and go, let's see what you do for season 12?
To be fair, we have to give him a pass.
And
actually, listen to me. You just said it. You just said it. We have to give him a pass.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Because it's not fair. You said it, though.
I did say it, but I'm thinking to myself, do I want to give him a pass?
See, we have no choice. Really?
No, we don't.
We have to completely give him a pass. Connor, would you give him a pass?
Chib, no.
You have to. You have to.
Why?
Because look at, okay, you know what? This probably might determine it all. Russell T. Davies, Series 1.
Yeah.
Then he goes on to 2, 3, 4, But that was just getting his feet wet, like you said.
Yeah.
Now, I like Series 1. Maybe there's some things in it, it's like, oh, all right, But we got through it, and we got to David Tennant, and then things completely changed, right? Things seemed to get, like, up the ante.
Series 2 was the worst series in New Who. It will always be the worst series in New Who.
But it built up. I mean, you don't think it built up from Series 1?
No. In terms of what?
I mean, that he improved?
Quality.
I mean, he improves? No?
No. Oh, God, no.
But look at Series 3, though. The Master came back. And we had a lot of things.
Even then, that wasn't perfect.
Will Utopia sound drums less than Time Lords? That's
the perfect seasons for me in terms of Doctor Who, the ones that I felt invested in the most was Series 1,
mm-hmm.
Series 8,
right.
And Series 10.
See, we don't have to have the perfect season, though.
You skipped out
We,
that.
have to,
Oh, wow.
we don't have to have the perfect season. We have to have a good season. So,
Yeah, but even
this
that's
was
what I
not
mean.
a good season. Do you agree?
You have to have a season that would keep me engaged, and they're the only 3 seasons I've
But
managed.
so that means we have to give him a pass then. It's his first season. It's his first season. We don't give him a pass.
I didn't give Matt Smith a pass.
See, I don't. See, I don't want to get.
I quit. Here's how I went with Matt Smith, right? And in fact, this is quite indicative of how I'm treating Jodie.
Well, you liked Jodie, though, didn't you? You all for her.
Yeah, that was because we didn't know what we were getting before.
But
I watched 11th Hour.
Yeah.
I thought, this guy is fucking annoying. I
haven't stopped watching Doctor Who because 11th Hour first.
But because that was David Tennant that was doing that to me, because I actually really liked David Tennant at the time.
Yeah.
And then I watched Beast Below, and I thought I'm just not going to watch anymore. So I quit for 3 years. Came back with Day of the Doctor. And honestly, like, I've given Jodie more of a chance than I gave Smith.
Okay.
And I think that Smith might actually be more entertaining than Jodie.
I would say so.
So you changed your mind about.
And I still don't like Matt Smith.
Wow.
Not by a long shot.
No, of course, but you gave in what she's put out.
But with Matt Smith, you're actually getting something. With Jodie,
exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
With Jodie, you're getting a bland, uninspiring, one-dimensional version of Doctor Who, and it just doesn't work.
But is that because of Jodie, or is it because of?
I think it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both.
I mean, Chibnall, mostly, the writers mostly, but Jodie doesn't fill you with hope that it's going to get any better. She's not beyond the script amazing. She'll just read out her line back to the script, and that's all you'll get. She won't add anything more.
And that's what worries me with this New Year's one. She'll still be the same character that we've seen in series 11, and more. And she won't be enough of a threat against the Dalek or however many Daleks we face.
It's just bland.
And unless
who was that classic black and white actor who they nicknamed Stoneface? Because that's who she reminds me of, that or that gal from the Twilight series who doesn't move her features any when she
doesn't look confident at all.
No, she doesn't. No.
She looks like she's gonna get her ass kicked every episode.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like they're gonna break
me that he pretty much just rewrote Broadchurch by using the unused scripts of Class.
I gotta tell you, the one thing I did like about the finale, even though I don't count it as a finale, is when Graham had that interaction with her at the beginning. He's like, I don't care.
Yeah. That was what
like whatever.
gave me an A.
Hey, you should go back to the TARDIS. It's like, no, I'm not going back anywhere, lady. You know, it's like
that's what sport me with Graham, with the fact that he backed down from now Tim Short. I thought any person worth their salt would have just blown him away. No, any person. I don't care what anybody says about me. So you can't interact violence with a companion doing that.
Can I say something before you jump in? Can I say something to defend your statement?
Yeah.
That will forever defend your statement, and people will watch the cast and they will understand completely 100%. Ready? The Doctor tried to save Clara, right?
Mm-hmm.
He killed the General. He flat out fucking shot the General, fucking killed him. He regenerated. He minted one more life. He killed the General.
Yeah.
Shot him.
That's
done.
Yeah.
Done. I don't care if he regenerated. He even said to Maisie Williams, I will get everybody here. I don't give a shit about you and all these. I will wipe you all out.
Yeah.
Okay? For Clara, right? He did push the button, regardless of whatever mama. He pushed the button. He killed billions of people. I don't want to hear it. So, yes, Graham should have just been like, because how many people did the Brigadier kill? He killed Santarans, he killed everybody, and he loved the Brigadier. So don't give me this social justice warrior bullshit.
Thank you.
Okay? The Brigadier killed. And you know what? Morgan Le Fay scanned his mind to see if he was bluffing in Battlefield. He killed thousands and thousands of people and aliens, and she shit a brick. So don't tell me anything, okay? And he was best friends with the Brigadier, so never saluted, so they say. I still believe he did. But you know what? He was... The Brigadier wasn't a TARDIS, so that's bullshit too.
And don't forget the family of blood and what he did to those lot.
Yeah.
And he killed the Rachnos. Come on.
Exactly.
Listen, he even had the gas put in Brain of Morbius. Gas that fucking killed you, okay? And he killed the fucking, like, don't tell me at all, Chibnall. He even was going to smash a fucking person's head into a rock. With a fucking, don't tell me shit. Because that's bullshit. He killed Cybermen in the TARDIS. They took the fucking thing and he stabbed it in. He took the fucking thing and he stabbed it in the Cyberman's chest.
Oh, you mean this Adric Star? Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking did it. Okay, so don't tell me.
Oh yeah, you say so.
Period. That all of a sudden, because that's bullshit. And to this day, we don't know if Capaldi dumped the fucking clock, the half-face man, out the fucking window. Okay? So I'm just telling you, guys, I think they were fighting the master plenty of times, probably choked the shit out of each other. I don't want to hear it.
They could argue that every doctor has a different sense of morality. And maybe that's it. Jodie's doctor is just too, I'd kind of like to say, too goody. But there's only so much too goody you can be before you have to make a stand.
Let me ask you a question.
She's not somebody. They're not writing her for to be a role model. That's just it. They want somebody who women can look up to. Please, people. She's not a role model for people to look up to.
Remember Craig in the Cyberman episode that he became a Cyberman, then he reversed it and became human again? So going by that philosophy, that means that all the Cybermen could be undone to be restored back to humans, right? But think about this. When they messed with Amy Pond and Rory's dressed in the Centurion outfit, he blew up. You know how many ships he blew up? He blew up ships. Ships! Yeah. Come on. And the War Doctor? He went around killing Daleks. He was a warrior. He was killing every fucking Dalek known to man. He probably had a body count of Daleks and anybody in the time when they were screwing around. He took the potion to be a warrior. What does a warrior do? He kills people, or she kills people. The body count is ridiculous for the War Doctor. And I know they try to do audios where he has companions and he's nice. Bullshit. He's not nice. He didn't have no companions. He killed everybody for hundreds of years as the War Doctor. So I don't want to hear it. So anyway, she should have said, all right, but I'm going to drop you off. Okay, whatever. That's it. You want to drop me off, drop me off. You have to bring in the TARDIS afterwards. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, you're right. She should do what you want to do. Do what you want to do.
She should have escorted him back to the TARDIS. This is okay. That's how you're going to be. Drop him off somewhere else, then came back to.
Let him have his exact revenge. Let him do what he wants. He's lost a wife, and you know, the death has not been honoured by him going. Okay, I won't hurt you, but I'll shoot you in the foot. What kind of honour is that?
Patrick Troughton didn't give a shit that the Brigadier killed people, because in the 5 Doctors, he's like, let's go into TARDIS. Let's go on a mission by ourselves. Didn't give a shit. Okay? Even John Pertwee didn't give a shit that the Brigadier... And you know what? Didn't, or you can say he never traveled with the Doctor in the TARDIS. He was in the TARDIS. He was in TARDIS. What? He was in TARDIS in 5 Doctors in TARDIS. Mordred Undead. Don't give me that shit. He killed I don't know how many people. They were in the TARDIS. So there you go. That's the answer. Shit happens. It happens. You mess with Amy Pond, I will blow up every single weakling angel there is. You mess with Clara, I will blow everybody. I will destroy the whole damn universe. I don't give a shit. And that's basically what was going to happen. Didn't give a shit.
You know what's going to happen with the Dalek thing? She's just going to talk it down and slap its wrist.
I hope not.
God, yeah.
That's what it's going to
It's
be.
going to want to commit. It's going to come out of its little shell with a little Harry Carey knife and stab itself just so it doesn't have to deal with her again. Shut up! Shut up!
Oh boy. Oh dear.
So that is such bullshit about killing people. That's bullshit.
But you're initially right. It could have easily been one of the episodes in the rundown rather than.
Why couldn't it be episode 9? Why couldn't it be episode 9? Get rid of the fucking frog episode.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I was thinking about this. I could understand in that frog episode, it could have been momentarily blurred to her. It looked like or she looked like a frog. Then it changed into Grace. They could have gone that route and it would have been good, but they had to keep that damn thing as a frog all the way through, so they could keep it nice and cute. And Jodie goes, "Oh, I found a friend, but I can't visit him anymore because."
They should have had Tim Shaw show up in that thing, grab the frog, snap its neck. That was a universe. Her leaving, chasing after Tim Shaw,
Yeah.
and then he crashes his ship and he's 3,000 years old. That's what they should have done. That's what they should have done. But no, they
Here, better yet. How about this? Have that idea, but she leaves. Tim Shaw shows up after shortly
kills
after.
the frog.
Yeah, and kills the frog. And due to that actions, that's how he came to be on the planet that he.
The frog punished him and sent him flying. Or some shit. You realize that we're talking. We're doing. This is the 1,520th Whovians cast, and we're talking about a fucking frog in an episode of Doctor Who. Do you realize that? Like, did you ever fucking think that would ever happen? Handkerchief monster, a fucking frog, guy that steals teeth. I mean, really? What the fuck is he thinking?
I mean,
but anyway, I'm sorry. Connor, what do you have to say? You there, Connor?
Connor.
No, he probably fell asleep. I probably put him to sleep like a bedtime story.
Yeah.
Am I talking?
He's
Probably.
dreaming of frogs and Jodie.
I know I bore people sometimes. Why? Put them to sleep with my nonsense, right? Yeah.
Connor. Are you there, Connor? Wake up.
Connor.
Wake up! Wake up!
We'll send Daniel to visit with you.
Jesus. All right, he's going to sleep.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh,
Sleep no more. All right, well, get out of here. He's probably sleeping.
Okay.
It's late for you guys. It is late for you guys. It is.
It didn't work.
It's late for you guys.
Well,
Early.
to be honest, I had no sleep for almost 24 hours. I've slept a couple of hours today in the interim, but I had no sleep for.
I've been trying to reach you. You're like I don't know who the hell you were, Mr. Celebrity, for the past couple of days.
I know. I've been.
What the fuck? I mean, we're live. I don't want to get into.
Yeah, no,
but
it's fine. It's fine. But I had to reset my batteries, man. I've been.
All right. I know after that shitty finale, why not, right?
But I'm all right now. But yeah, so we're gonna have to wait for that finale, and hopefully.
That's not a. How could you count that as a finale?
Do you know what? I reckon that should be called the finale.
The BBC. No, honestly, can we have a definitive answer? The BBC called episode 10 the finale, right? Because they announced the finale of Doctor Who. Didn't they say that?
Yeah. 10 episodes, and after that, that's
they said the finale. Now the finale of Doctor Who. They said it. So this is a special, and this is supposed to be a lead-in, right, to next season, or no?
No leading, because they're not sure. They got nothing coming out this year. In 2019,
they're filming in like a week.
Well, yeah, but we're not going to see that until 2020. So there's no point putting a lead in, and then we wait a year for that lead in to come to fruition.
Okay.
It's got to be a closed off story in itself.
Okay. I got you.
And that's another thing. This flipping break we're having. As soon as you bring out a new Doctor, you don't have a break for over a year.
Thank you.
It
Thank
doesn't
you.
work.
It doesn't work, and it's a big mistake. I've said this many a times. If the ratings were phenomenal, you just Sally said she's not giving Chernobyl a pass. Okay.
Oh,
She'll be in it another time.
yeah.
Thank you, Sally. So I just want to get to the comments before we go because I have a habit of not reading the comments, and I do apologize. Go ahead, Scott. You wanted to say something?
No, I was done.
One time I'm looking something up and nobody wants to talk. Hey.
The only highlight of the Dalek one, if it is Dalek, and I'm pretty sure it is the lovely little scarf that will only last 10 minutes and it'll be gone, and that's it. Hello, Doctor. You're wearing a new scarf. Exterminate.
So yeah, the only comments was Scott anyway.
Yeah.
That you got Jody lol. That's good, but Jody's mad. Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. People have been asking me for days what's going to happen with your Whovians cast.
Go on.
We're going to have to wait. All right. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Goodbye for now.